Hello, we're looking at making an academic poster in PowerPoint. Now there are a whole variety of applications you can choose to make a poster if you're delivering it as a PDF file or printing it out onto A1 paper. But we've chosen PowerPoint as it's really easy to use. You probably know how to use most of the functions already, and it gives great results. I'm going to start off with a blank presentation. And the first and most important thing is to tell PowerPoint the slide size you're using to make it compatible with A1 paper, which is the normal academic size. On the design menu, we go into slide size, custom slide size, and A1 paper is 84 centimeters by 59 centimeters. Now you can have portrait or landscape paper. There may be some requirements about your submission or about the exhibition of your poster if it's for real, but if not, choose the one that will suit your material best. I'm going to go portrait for mine. The question of ensuring fit or maximizing objects on a slide doesn't really make any difference because we haven't got anything on our slide yet. It would only make a difference if you'd already got some stuff on the slide. Now, this is the right shape for A1 paper, and also when we come to put items on the page, they'll be actually measured in centimeters. I'm going to delete the objects that are there to start fresh. Most of the things you're going to want to put on your PowerPoint are going to be in the Insert menu. So the starting point is actually all the way over here, Insert Text Box for your basic text boxes. All text must be in a box, so if I'm going to put a heading in, I'm going to put a box at the top, add in a title, I'm going to highlight my text and make it as big as I can across the page. I wouldn't go more than 2 lines on a poster, but you do want them to be eye-catching, get the attention. You'll be familiar with all the colours and fonts, I'm not going to go through those now. But in terms of the box surrounding any text, that'll always be on the extra menu that pops up when you click onto the box, the shape format menu in this case. So if I wanted to put my title into a box, I could use one of the predefined styles here. So I could go for yellow with white text. I can be a bit more custom if I want. So if I wanted the shape fill, go with green. And so on and so forth. There are lots of options on here. I'm going to actually go back to the home menu and turn that text back to black because I think that'll look better for me. Okay. Now in terms of the basic design of your poster, I would suggest getting a piece of paper out and scribbling on it. But once you get into the electronic side of things in PowerPoint, I would go for putting in a dummy text box. You could either put some text in there, or, because of the nature of PowerPoint collapsing down when you type, press return a few times just to make sure that the box holds its shape. Making a poster is more of an iterative process, so although I'm going to set the size and shape of this box now, it'll probably change when I've got some real contents in there. On the shape format menu, I'm going to go with one of the preset simple shapes there. Gold border, black text. I might be thinking now about my actual text sizes. 18 would tend to be the smallest I used on a poster. They've got to be readable from a distance in the real world, so maybe I'll actually work with the sort of 20-point text just to make things a bit more comfortable. If I'm liking what I'm doing, I would probably copy and paste my box a couple of times just to give me an idea of the layout. Now all posters will be different, but just you can start to rough out what you're going to put on there. Now you'll be familiar with dragging boxes around and the lines that appear in order to show you when things are lined up. When you've got a lot of items on a poster, you can't always tell what they're latching onto. There are a few things you can do to help you out automatically with that. When you've got some boxes, if you control click on the different boxes, I've got 3 different boxes here. On the shape format menu that pops up, you've got an align command, and you can use that to help you get things sorted out the way you want them. If they're different sizes, you might use align center. If I use align left now, they're all guaranteed to be lined up. On the same menu, there's distribute. This is great for getting the spacing right. Alignment isn't so hard, but distribution of space between the top two boxes and the bottom two boxes, we want that to be even, better on the eye. So if I distribute vertically, the top and the bottom box will stay where they are, and the middle box, or boxes if you had 4 or more, would all distribute themselves equally spaced, like that. Again, while I've got things all selected and they're in the right place, I might use the group command to lock them together. Once they're locked together, you can move them around as a group, put them where you want them. There is ungroup on the menu, or if you double click, you can be working on part of a group rather than the whole group. For instance, things like setting colours. Other objects you might want to put onto your poster include shapes. If you want to make things obvious as to maybe the reading direction, you might use something like a block arrow, maybe a bit more subtly than me. Other things on the insert menu, you've got pictures. So if you've got a picture, you can insert that in. One aspect when you've got overlapping objects is to again use the picture format menu or shape format menu to send things backwards or forwards to get them layered up rightly. If I send this picture to the back, that'll be behind the arrow to create the effect I want. Other items on the insert menu include Smart Art, really great for showing processes or cycles or hierarchies, things that are very hard to make otherwise, such as a pyramid or a cycle. Add that in there, you supply the text, and you can see more circles being added as I type. If I get rid of some of the bullets, reduce them down. And again, there's a Smart Art design menu at the top here with lots and lots of options about colours and shapes, other patterns, and you can even right click to add in particular spot colours, for instance, change things to your liking. And finally, on the insert menu, you can add charts in. Keep them simple. Remember, you're explaining the key points rather than trying to necessarily show all of your data on a poster. Part of the process of design is thinking about the background to your poster. That's on the design menu, format background, things like gradient fills, or a picture or texture behind, patterns or solid colours are possibilities too. In terms of items to put on your poster, that's just about it. One thing we like to add to a poster is a QR code, which lets people scan your code with their phone and maybe gather in your email address or other contact details. There are many sites that will generate these. We use one called GoQRMe, and it has templates for different types of information, including text, contact details, URLs and more. Simply download the QR code as a file, and you can drag that onto your PowerPoint as a picture. If you want to know what size things are going to be in real life, click on the format menu that appears after with any object, and on the right hand side here are the real sizes that will be printed when this poster is printed at A1 size. That's the content. Don't forget to save the file onto OneDrive. Saving the file in PowerPoint format will let you change it later, but for submission or as a step towards printing, you should use Export and Create PDF. The PDF version is the one that you'll use to submit if you're submitting electronically, or if you're going for print. The PDF version is a good intermediary. Check this one very carefully because everything that shows up here will come up on the final printed copy. If you're printing to a printer on campus, you can actually print A3 size, but PDF won't do that automatically. When you go into print, look at the More settings box and select the option for A3 if you have that capability on your printer.
More help is available on our website, along with details of how to book tutorial sessions and times for our drop-in clinic.